Caleb knows everything about magic. He's been even teaching me some. He's real good. You should see him. He can... No.
Caleb, are you going to go to the academy?
That's silly.
Why?
He could if he wanted to. He's really good at magic. He can make a cat appear and disappear whenever he wants.
Really?
Is that true? We're trying to make our way up to the academy to, you know, get a little bit more learning done.
Oh,
well, he's going to learn. I'm not going to go to the academy.
Yeah, this academy place kind of keeps getting brought up.
Well, yeah, it's the place to be.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you...
What's it? What? I'm sorry, what academy are we talking about?
Solstice Academy, you know.
The what? Solstice?
Soltris.
Soltris.
Yeah, that's one.
Soul Train Academy.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, it's a very fancy place.
You
They
know
teach
it.
you magic.
I have heard of it.
And you have arcane talents as well?
Yeah.
Why?
How long have you had yours?
That's a tricky question. I studied when I was younger, and then I gave it up for a while. I've picked it up again recently, so you know, it's all book learned though.
Wow, that's cool.
This was a good way to go for your first, like,
A freaking cat!
cat. This is kind of therapeutic. It's kind of making me feel better. Just about life in general.
He reads lots of books, Caleb does. He's very smart. In fact,
The books are right here. I have these, but these are family heirlooms, so I don't share those. But no, I like to read. That's all.
Okay.
And I'm a bit of a self-starter, so you know I have to find. Good luck at the academy. That's Rafa here.
Do you know anything about it? I mean, because we're just going up.
We know it's
beginner's
like
luck.
rich people that go there. We have to find a way to get you in.
Right.
Yeah.
All I know is how hard it is to get into.
Yeah.
you don't have a lot of money then?
That's okay. She's very jumpy sometimes.
I'm sorry.
You can understand. You know, we've been living in the woods for a long time. Every time we come near any place like this, we're attacked, jumped, followed. So I apologize
That
on
was
behalf
stupid.
of my
I'm
friend.
sorry. I shouldn't have done that.
I don't have a problem with goblins, but you guys aren't any sort of trouble, are you? No one's after you.
Because she is like all kinds of trouble.
We were in one of those prisons before. Am I sharing too much? I'm sharing too much, aren't I? We were in a prison. They took all of our belongings.
I'm going to back up against the tent that we came out of, and have a sinking pit in my stomach, and my hand starts to blacken and flake, and fire springs from the palm, and then it just shoots, and I cast Firebolt.
All right, good roll for the attack.
That's cool.
There's a cantrip here.
You watch as it tumbles back into the fire and just immediately begins to burn as it begins to scream and squeal. You see the flames begin to burn and engulf its body before eventually it comes to rest, no longer held by this undead magic that keeps it standing. And quiet falls over the encampment. Nice. So, Molly.
Caleb gets over it. He comes out and just starts helping push the bodies onto the... Doesn't say anything, but just starts pushing bodies onto the back.
Where'd you go?
This is not my thing. I am not brave. Like not. Let's get out of here, please.
Talked about everybody else in the family. Talked about how I miss not having a family. He didn't talk about himself much.
I am sure this is painful for you. You are young. Sometimes people we feel we know can be someone else. And I regrettably, this is one of those instances. He was a dangerous thing.
Or what city was it that the academy was in?
That was in...
Solstice?
Soltris.
No, wait, the Solstice Academy.
Yeah.
But is that the name of the town?
No, it's the name of the town. And three beams of fire shoot out towards this big guy.
Alrighty.
I cast Scorching Ray.
Whoa.
Fire damage on
19
him.
points of fire damage. So as the 3 beams arc out and blast, you see as the large gnoll kind of it seems to be like a pack lord or a leader of some kind, sees this coming, tries to put the shield up, but all 3 blast into its armor. You watch as flames just burn out of it suddenly as it withdraws and takes a step back. It just looks angry. It looks hurt a little bit, but it's angry.
And I probably have 10 feet of movement, which I would like to use to move back to where I was and to try to not hyperventilate against the back of this building.
Okay.
No, I'm like this. I'm doing this.
No, you're up.
All right.
So as it bursts into it, you see like the fur burn and singe, and it kind of pats it out, and the flames kind of subside. And you see it's charred and burnt, and see this in the flesh is kind of cracked and blackened, but it's injured, but it's standing.
Okay, and I inch back again and say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
And that...
Oh my god, you killed your whole family.
I didn't kill my whole family.
Oh, okay. Never mind, keep going. Sorry.
Our family were less the priests and more the sacrifices. And we may have...
She gets blasted with 3 beams of burning arcane energy. As they hit an impact, you watch as the flames kind of curl up and it has to like pat it out with its giant hand. It took the hit like a champ, and it seems like it's hurt, but it's still doing pretty
20
well.
Points, 20
And
points.
I wipe my arm down and just say, oh boy. Extend my hand forward and I have 5 fingers out, and then I pull in 4 and then I extend flame down my hand because these people have hurt my little friend and I want his hair to burn off his head and die.
Okay. As you release the bolt, the anger in your eyes, kind of the fury coursing through the veins of your hand, the firebolt slams into the priest's head, and he falls back on the ground screaming, "Ah, ah, ah," as you watch Ghost Rider style, his head just burst into flame and burn away until he falls back to his knees, and you can just see the darkened expression of a black skull into the fire before he falls. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. A wave of memories come flooding to you, and you feel your motions grow slow. You guys watch as Caleb kind of stares at this and just continues to stare at the guy burning in flames. All right, that ends your turn.
What?
What was that?
I'm gonna run down to the priest and douse the flames, and then give Caleb a good slap in the face.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Caleb comes to.
Hey! Back in the game. Time for that later. You all right?
Yeah.
All right, big kiss on the forehead and I'm walking away.
Okay.
Caleb, come on.
Hey, you alright?
Later.
Yeah.
It's time for that later.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Let's go get some sunlight.
Come on.
Yeah.
I just kind of grab Caleb, wrap the arm around him, try and walk him out.
Grab the other side. We're just gonna. Yep. Come on.
Okay.
Also,
They heard.
Caleb has been very distant for the last couple of hours, but just absent-mindedly scoops up Not's hand. Doesn't look at Not, but just holds Not's hand.